6 months ago this week, Australia experienced its largest onshore earthquake in over 5 years and the nearest large earthquake to a capital city in over 50 years. That was the magnitude 5.9 earthquake near Woods Point in Victoria. There have been well over 1,000 aftershocks since then, but most of those happened in the first few days. So how do we classify an earthquake as an aftershock? Well, it's a smaller earthquake that's happened within one fault length of that main shock. If we have a larger event in that fault zone, then that original earthquake becomes a foreshock and the new larger event becomes the main shock. Earthquakes can trigger activity on other nearby faults. For instance, we had 2 earthquakes under Lake Eildon last week, but because it was more than the fault length away from the Woods Point earthquake, they're not considered aftershocks. The shaking from the Woods Point earthquakes has probably pushed those earthquakes under Lake Eildon to occur a little bit earlier than they would have otherwise. Yes, earthquakes can trigger earthquakes on other faults, but only nearby faults and only shortly after the main event.